bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
When you think of San Francisco, and of course I do, having been born here, but we also hear about earthquakes. I've been through a couple of those. And we all know that the big one is coming. We've been hearing that for so many years. Let's hope it never happens. However, just in case there is another earthquake of major proportions, Ed Lee is here. He's the city administrator with San Francisco, of course. And Ed, you got an event coming up, and this is going to present to the public new ways to protect ourselves and be protected, I guess.
Yes, and thanks, Jack. This year, of course, is the 20th anniversary of the Loma-Prieta earthquake that happened in 1989. And so the city of San Francisco, and in particular our mayor, Gavin Newsom, has talked to us for many hours to ask us, are we prepared? Are we better prepared? And we've got to get better prepared, and this is the right time to do it. So we're using the 20th anniversary to do a couple things, to commemorate where people are at and what they did, but also to really penetrate each of our major neighborhoods in San Francisco and educate about how to get better prepared. And with that, we create what the mayor has been talking about, a culture of preparedness. Because as each year has gone by, the percentage has gone up for the big one to happen, and we've got to get, and we will be, better prepared.
Okay. Being better prepared is sort of, I can remember all the different things that have happened about being prepared. Back from the old days, they give a little can of, have food, protect yourselves at all times, duck under desks, do all that stuff. It's hard to do it psychologically, because you think, it's not going to happen to me. I mean, you have to convince the public, we're the public, that we really do have to do things that protect ourselves and our families.
That's right. And that's what's behind this whole big rumble that we have. We're calling it a big rumble. It sounds fun, but it's also educational, and we've got to get a little bit of the fear out of it, although fear helps. But the big rumble is designed to not only commemorate, but also remind people that as years go on, to not get complacent. And we're going to have the big rumble occur every year to remind people, because I think the city family, the city agencies are very prepared. Our fire department, our police department, our Department of Emergency Management, we've been practicing drills and getting good federal and state monies to do so.
Let me ask you this, are we more prepared than we were for Loma-Prieta, for example?
Yes, we are.
Okay, because I experienced that along with everyone else.
Absolutely, and I know a lot of people have asked us, have you figured out things like the interoperability, agencies being able to talk to each other? That's what our mayor has been really focused on the last few years, and we've gotten a few more resources to do so. So our radios can talk to each other, fire department can talk to police, who can talk to other agencies, state agencies and federal agencies. So we're much better prepared. What we want to do is make sure the public is better prepared, because we don't engage the public as often as we should. Every few years, the population of our city changes. There's a lot of mass movement. So people who are living here, I'll bet you 40% of the people did not experience the Loma-Prieta earthquake, don't know what that is and what we went through. And I think the big rumble is designed to do that. It's going to happen on October 17th. We have a big kickoff at City Hall on the 13th of October. At City Hall, we'll have a lot of people talking about where they were, what they did, and what we're prepared to do. On the 17th, we have at least 4 major events around the city where we'll be able to display the latest equipment. The public health will have their kind of MASH medical tents out there to let people know how we'll take care of them from the health perspective. What we want to do is also ask each of the residents of San Francisco to get better prepared personally, but also to take a time and say, what am I doing for the neighbor?
Okay. Well, let's remind everybody, Ed, that October 17th is the date at City Hall. Everyone's got a story. We all got stories about that earthquake. And the next one could be the San Andreas, I imagine. Ed Lee's a city administrator, talking about the earthquake preparedness that the city is doing. And hopefully we won't have to experience it, but who knows, right?
We'll be ready.
And thank you for watching.